Greetings to everyone world over in different countries, in different continents, in different time zones, in different conditions. We extend a very hearty welcome to all of you, all our brothers and sisters. The world has passed through very difficult times in 2020, but fortunately, things are getting better now, and I think 2021 should be bright and should be good for everyone. The entire humanity has suffered so much. I mean, they say that after Second World War, this was the biggest tragedy through which the world has passed through. And when we look at the whole scenario, ladies and gentlemen, we wish to share, while extending a warm welcome to all of you today, we wish to share with all of you that there is going to be the new order of the world. There are going to be the new pedagogies, new andragogies, and new thought processes. People will have a lot of challenges in the coming times. Economies are running down, political systems are not that stable, and education system 1.86 billion children being away from schools, colleges, universities. The entire system has got into the new order. You would not require much hard skills as you would require soft skills, technology based, flipped learning, digital learning, blended learning, outside classroom learning, vocational learning. Skills and competencies would be more important than your hardcore education. So there are a couple of things, and at the same time, it's very, very important that you stay fine, you stay healthy, you take care of your health and wellness, and you eat well. If you eat well, if you get a proper nutrition, things would be pretty fine for you. That is something very important which we have to understand. So at 1:30 on Sunday, 27th of December, we extend a very warm welcome. Green morning, green afternoon, and green evening in the different time zones of the world. We have got very distinguished guest today, Mrinalini Arora. She's a scholar, food and nutrition, who is going to be with us. She's our speaker of the day. Excuse me. So our chamber, ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, since 1994, we are with the non-resident Indians. We are with the corporate sector and the government interface from time to time. And you'll be happy to know that we are taking care of the confluence of 31 million Indians abroad in 152 countries. Heartiest congratulations to Honorable Prime Minister of India, Education Minister of India, 29th of July, new education policy which has come, and where education, skills, technology, and creativity plays very important role. And during this pandemic, like doctors, nurses, paramedical people, they have done a great, great job. Similar way, our teachers, our educator, our principal, our vice chancellor, our directors, our technocrats, every one out of them, they have done a great, great, great job, and they all need salutation from our side. Immediately after this program today, we have got a program lined up at 3 p.m. That's a Thanksgiving ceremony to all the ASEAN countries, 650 million population. And people will be joining us from Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei. And that is going to be the 497th webinar. And that is our distinguished panelist 2020. And that is a Thanksgiving. Then at 5 p.m. this evening, we have got another Thanksgiving to the micro, small, and the medium enterprise, where you have got all the people, those are associated with startup, stand up, and self employment, and personal business, whatsoever the people are starting. At 6:30 p.m. this evening, so you have got a program at 3 o'clock, then you've got a program at 5 o'clock, then there's a program at 6:30. 6:30 we will take you to Dubai, and we'll be talking about the effective communication skills, how they are important in the new education policy. And the last program of the day today would be at 8 p.m. from United States, where there's a new education policy, global strategy, and importance of the research, what we will talk about. Tomorrow, don't forget to join us. We are setting up the roadmap for future, that is future trends in education. And when we talk about future trends in education, 28th December at 12:30 in the afternoon, that is tomorrow, you have got school education. 29th December at 12:30, you have got higher education. 30th December at 12:30 Indian Standard Time, you have got education, skills, and micro, small, medium enterprise. And then before we enter to the new year on 31st December, we have got future trends in education, Shiksha, Kaushalta, and Udmita. That's the new golden triangle of the world, which we have to take into consideration. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's get together, let's move together, and let's make world a better place. So, hearty welcome to Manali Arora this afternoon. She is a nutritionist and she graduated as dietitian, experienced in data analytics and public health policy analysis. Worded as an intern in Foundation of Healthcare Technologies Society, New Delhi, Food and Nutrition, working with Nutrition Informatics Working Group, deals with developing a better nutrition informatics system in India. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, join me in extending a very warm welcome to Manali Arora. Hearty welcome to you, Manali, child. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, sir.
So let's go ahead. What do you want to share with all of us this afternoon? The
Today,
importance of the nutrition. Yes, please go ahead.
today we'll be talking about how nutrition and menstrual hygiene is very important during adolescence. Importance of nutrition and menstrual hygiene during adolescence. First, we'll talk about what exactly is adolescence. It's the period of life when the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity. It's called adolescence. Adolescence has been described as the period of life when an individual is no longer a child but not yet an adult. It is a period in which an individual undergoes enormous physical and psychological changes. Physical growth and development are accompanied by sexual maturation. WHO defines adolescents as individuals in the age group of 10 to 19 years and youth as 15 to 24 years. These two age groups are overlapping. WHO clearly recognizes the adolescence as a phase rather than a fixed time period in an individual's life. What's menstruation? The reproductive cycle in the females is called menstrual cycle. The first menstruation begins at puberty and is called menarche. Menstruation is the process of shedding of the uterine lining in regular monthly basis in women. During menstruation, the uterus wall along with the blood vessels breaks off. This causes blood to come out of a new wall of the uterus is formed. It generally lasts for 4 to 5 days. It's a natural, normal biological process experienced by all adolescent girls and women. What is menstrual hygiene? The information and confidence to manage menstruation with safety and dignity using safe hygienic materials such as sanitary napkins, cleaning with water, soap, and disposal of used menstrual absorbents with privacy and dignity. It is very important among adolescent girls as it helps preventing various health related problems. Importance of menstrual hygiene. Poor menstrual hygiene can lead to many issues such as fungal or bacterial infection of the reproductive tract and the urinary tract. Irritation of skin causes discomfort and can possibly result in dermatitis, a medical condition in which skin swells, turns red, and at times becomes sore with blisters. It prevents UTIs. When a person is hygienic, the chances of getting any UTI is very less. Hygienic practices that must be followed. Changing napkins regularly. Remember to take change of napkins wherever going out. Wash the genital area after each use of toilet, after urination also. Keep the area between the legs dry, otherwise soreness and chafing may develop. One should take bath every day during menses. Do not wash inside of vagina with soap or any other product. What are some common period problems? The most common being the menstrual pain is a major problem faced by maximum number of females during the menstrual cycle. The body parts affected due to pain during menstruation include legs, lower belly, back and inner thighs. It occurs because of muscle contractions in the uterus. Then there's cramping. Cramps can start before your period and all last throughout the bleeding process. Headache, nausea, and vomiting are also very common. The three problems in the menstrual cycle are associated with each other. Headache is most commonly observed problem in women during their periods. Headache is associated with menstrual pain, heavy bleeding or low bleeding, and lesser food intake too. Heavy bleeding or menorrhagia during the menstrual period is also faced by some females. Bleeding during periods is considered as heavy if it is affecting normal life and causing severe problems such as extreme weakness and drop in hemoglobin levels. Fatigue. Tiredness and fatigue are common problems of premenstrual syndrome. Sleep problems, menstrual pain, and other above mentioned problems combine to cause tiredness and fatigue in the body. Now we'll talk about foods that must be included in your diet to make your period pain free. Coconut ghee, jaggery, and olive, also known as halim or garden cress seeds, are great for reducing enlarged pores on the skin. Before periods, a number of women get acne and excessively oily skin. These foods can actually help tighten the pores and reduce the occurrence of acne. Make sure you eat plenty sprouted legumes. They help prevent headaches. They also prevent spotting that goes on for days after your period. Include a glass of milk in your breakfast. Calcium is a good cure for cramps. If you are not able to consume milk or are lactose intolerant, you can take 600 mgs or 2 to 4 tablets of calcium chewables and they can do the trick. Have generous helping of papaya during and before your periods. Papaya contains papain, an enzyme that helps to regulate and helps to ease the pain and the flow during menstruation. Vegetables. The amount of blood loss during periods can lead to weakness and other hormonal imbalances. So, it is important to replenish the nutrient loss, and this is why eating vitamins and minerals rich food during the time of the month is essential. Leafy greens. Enriched with goodness of iron, folate, and vitamins, leafy greens like spinach, kale, broccoli are great sources of nutrients which can efficiently replenish the blood loss during periods. Foods that must be avoided. Avoid coffee, tea, chocolate, and fizzy drinks, including energy drinks during period. Stick to plain water to quench your thirst. Sugary foods. Sugar is also pro inflammatory in the body, which means it can lead to increased pain. Fried foods can also cause inflammation and increase the pain during your period. Processed and salty foods. As these foods are often high in salt, it may leave you feeling even more bloated, tired, and uncomfortable. Avoid foods that come in a package. Remedies to help ease the pain. Have a hot shower, concentrate the flow of water on your back and abdomen. A hot water bag also helps to relieve discomfort. Dress for comfort, avoid tight clothes, especially at the waist. They only hurt the stomach. Any kind of exercise can help reduce period related problems, elevate your mood, and increase blood circulation. Practice yoga asana, especially the restorative poses like reclined bound angle pose, angel pose, to ease pain during heavy flow. Thank you.
हो गया बेटे?
हाँ जी सर, that's it from my side.
Thank you बच्चे. Our special thanks and gratitudes to इसको बेटे बंद कर लो.
हाँ जी सर.
Our special thanks and gratitudes to our Ritu Pradhan ma'am, and also our special thanks to your principal and to the Home Science College. And we want our children to be safe, fine, and they should take care of themselves the best possible way. Yes. Stay safe, stay fine, and all the best. And greetings to regards to your family, and wish you all a very happy new year, beta.